Welcome back once again, viewers, and we're all set now for the all-important second semi-final. That's the lineup for TVSL, led by Saqib Mahmood, the stylish left-handed Khalid Shah, Mohammad Nadeem, the all-rounder, Rizwan CB, he is in some sublime form in this tournament, Daniel Liaquat, the left-arm spinner, Shahbaz Ali, that's a good little inclusion coming in the all-important semi-final, Safir Tariq, the hard-hitter, Uzair Man, Nasir Faraz, Uzair Khan, he was the player of the match, mind you, in the quarterfinals, and then the left-arm speedster, Mohammad Rohit. So quite a balanced-looking side of TVSL, and of course, our star-studded line of Abu Dhabi Smashers, followed by Zain Butt, the captain leading, Rohan Mustafa, Ali Shan Sharfu. If he gets going, we are in for some entertainment. Mayank Chaudhary will be behind the gloves, Basil Hamid, the all-rounder, Aryan Lakra, Usman Nazar, Kashian Roberts, Shujat Talat gets a game. Mohammad Farooq Moment with his right arm leg spin, and the speedster Raja Akif will be looking to move the ball. Well, the wait is over. We're just seconds away for this all-important clash. Mind you, it is the second semi-final. The first semi-final, we've already gotten the results. It's Karawan CC. They've beaten several districts. They have cemented a spot in the all-important finale. And now, in the span of next 3 hours, we will be getting to know our second finalists. And of course, it's going to be played here tomorrow in this playground, 8 p.m. local time, which is going to be an absolute belter of a game. Well, the umpires ensuring everything is aligned. The field is being set up by the captain, Zain Butt, who's been really doing well, I think, in this tournament. He's been taking some very brave calls, led his team really well, and it's a side which is gelled up very quickly. These players, they haven't really played much cricket together, because mind you, you've got 5 to 7 players in Abu Dhabi Smashers who have represented the UAE national side. That's the field setup. They've got a deep mid-wicket in place alongside a deep third man. So we're all in readiness for this important clash. It's the second last game of this tournament. It's the second semi-final. We are expecting to have a lot of entertainment. Saqib Mahmood, of course, the captain of TVSL Vision Shipping. Good to see that he is in form. He's been doing extremely well, not only just with the bat, also with the ball, giving great starts to his team with the new ball, with those military medium pace deliveries. But all focus on his batting. Here we go. It's the ball number 1 for the second semi-final. And straight away is on the mark is Raja Akif. That has been the hallmark of Raja Akif. We've seen some bowlers in this tournament, especially the fast bowlers. They've been rather opting to bowl slightly short on the surface, which I believe doesn't really work in the favor of the fast bowlers. The ball is new. There's got a lacquer on it. It's a hard ball. You need to pitch the ball up and try to entice the batter to play those drives. There's no slip in place though. Heaved away nicely with his protection. And Saqib Mahmood, the captain, is off the mark. Yeah, it just releases a lot of tension and nerves early on when you come on to bat. Especially when you open. And that first run, it really releases those nerves, a little bit of tension early on. A few butterflies in your stomach. And in comes with him is Khalid Shah, the left-handed stylish opener. Another batter who really knows how to use the first 6 overs. And he becomes so dangerous when there's only 2 fielders outside the circle. He plays more freely, expresses himself, and his natural game plays to really look to attack the fast bowlers early on. And more often than not, this man, he finds a lot of success. He was absolutely brilliant in the last season. And here he is once again, Khalid Shah, to face the first delivery in this match. Lovely ball coming into Khalid and tucked away nicely for a single. So both the batters are off the mark. And talking about TVSL Vision Shipping, I think it has been a great journey for them. Not only in this tournament, even in the last season, I remember they were the winners in one of the domestic tournaments held in Dubai. So a team who has quite a lot of experience in their side, the likes of Shahbaz Ali. You've got the likes of Uzair Man, Uzair Khan, Safir Tariq. That's going to be a wide. No, it's gone over the head of Saqib Mahmood. Well, Saqib Mahmood also is a batter who loves to play those big shots early on in the first 6 overs. Gets to great starts early on, and this is what is required. The captain needs to lead from the front. Needs to put his team into a commanding position early on. This has been pulled away, and I think they've done their homework against Saqib. Saqib, he's a strong puller of the ball. He really likes to play towards the mid-wicket. And this is why they've got a protection towards the leg side. A deep mid-wicket in place. Saqib, also smart in his approach. He's not trying to play aerial. Intentionally playing it down the ground, along the carpet, in full control. And I think it's the right approach. Even if you don't get many runs in the first 2 to 3 overs, that shouldn't really worry you as a batter. What really worries a batting side when they come out to bat is if they lose early wickets. It just puts you in the back foot so early, because you know that you've lost wickets, and then a new batter comes in. He knows he can't really just express himself. So this is where these two will make a lot of difference. Comes down the track and no timing, but it's going towards the deep mid wicket. It's going to be a long chase. And Farooq Momin down there in the deep, he does well. So a couple of more runs added to the tally, and it has turned out to be a decent over for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Just 5 runs coming in. It's 5 for no loss after 1. Well, they've straight away opted to go for spin. That's a quite a surprising move. Aryan Lakra, who hasn't bowled all that much in this tournament, he's been thrown the new ball. This is in the air. It's aerial, but it's over the head of the inner fielders. It's a quick outfield, and it's Raja Akif. I think he's done extremely well. I think this is the right time to introduce you once again to my co-com, Asghar Khan. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Shahbaz Ali. Really looking forward to this game. Karwan already into the finals, beating 7 districts. There's a second semi-final. Be in shaping, batting first after winning the toss. Saqib has launched that in the air. Mid-on coming around, and it clears his head. That's the first maximum.
That is hit with some severe power by the captain, Saqib Mahmood, getting underneath the ball. And that sound it made from his bat, it has come right of the middle, and that has gone long way. So this is a very good start by the captain, Saqib, and this should give him some confidence early on. This has been pulled away, and another maximum. Back-to-back maxis. The captain is on a roll.
What a strike again. He's taken on Aryan Lakra. Back-to-back 6s from the captain. He's arrived to the big stage here. Short ball. And he's a big hitter of the ball. He's absolutely nailed it. Was a man back at mid-wicket, but he just watches it sail over his head for 6.
Well, this is really brave approach coming in by Saqib Mahmood, the captain, taking the charge and leading from the front, setting an example early on. And the pressure is on Aryan Lakra at the moment. Beautifully played. This is such sensible cricket. He knows that he's already gotten 14 in the first three, takes a single and gets off strike.
Excellent batting. Really control aggression here from the skipper. That's important in big games like this. Khalid Shah will be facing up to Aryan, who's gone for 15. So clearly that move to open the bowling with Aryan Lakra hasn't worked in Abu Dhabi's smashers' favour. It's going to be a challenge. Again, he's got long on and deep mid-wicket. Two men behind square on the leg side. Long on and mid-wicket. Worked away in the onside. Will just be a single. So productive over coming in here. Clearly the pressure is on Aryan Lakra to close out this over. He's already gone for 16.
Lovely delivery. That's a much better ball. Pitched in a perfect length. And Saqib Mahmood defending that nicely. It's 2 gone, 21 for no loss.
$21 for no loss after 2 overs. It's been a great start for Vian Chipping, and Saqib Mahmood is quickly off the blocks with those 2 wonderful strikes, 2 sixes against Aryan Lakra. Big over. Really set nice foundation. 2 dangerous players at the top of the order. Round the wicket. Straying onto the pads. It's going to be another wide.
Well, by far, they have been one of the strongest bowling attacks in this tournament. Abu Dhabi Smashers, of course. They have the likes of Mohammad Farooq Moment, who is the number 1 bowler at the tournament, in this tournament, beg your pardon. He's got 11 wickets already into his name. So that man will create a lot of difference. It's just going to be a matter of time when he will be introduced into the attack straight away after the power play. Oh, beautifully bowled. That ball once again just holding into the surface, and Khalid was in 2 minds, I guess.
Yeah, good channels, good length there from Akif round the wicket, targeting those stumps in. We've seen this surface even in the first game, just offering enough assistance for everyone. The odd ball stopping. We've seen puff of dust. It's quite dry underneath. So there is some purchase for the spinners as well if you bowl in the right areas. Quick delivery this time. It's given as a wide. Way too short there from Akif.
Not too sure with this planning coming in by Raja Akif. It's a new ball, and he's opting to bang short to Khalid Shah, who's, mind you, is a very strong puller of the ball. He really likes anything short at him. And at the moment, it's not turning out to be the best of starts. He's already given 2 wides. So much is expected from Raja Akif on this big day, the all-important semi-final. Oh, that is going to be a wide once again, and it's going towards the boundary. And it's going to be Three wides, I guess? Or did it brush the pad? Yeah. It's the confirmation coming in.
Yeah, just press something on the way through. Once again, that line has been a problem for Akif Raja, and straight away, Zan Butt, the skipper, having a word with his strike bowler. They need to tighten up here, tighten the screws up front. In a big game like this, you can't just let them off the hook. They're already off to a brilliant start.
Yeah, just needs to control the swing which he's getting an offer at the moment. He's bringing the ball into Khalid Shah, and I think it's just going to be a matter of time when Khalid will launch this towards the mid wicket. Oh, he did try to do so. It's a loud appeal, and the umpire raises his finger. This is a big wicket going down. Khalid Shah has been adjudged LBW.
Round the wicket and just bowling into the pads. Maybe only the inside edge could have saved him. Maybe was just sliding past leg stump. But they got that important breakthrough. 25 for 1.
So after a wayward start by Akif, he picks up an important wicket of Khalid Shah, playing across the line. I was angling in towards him, thudded to those pads. It's going to be interesting replay though.
Yeah, I want to have one more look. Meanwhile, it's going to be Malik Nadeem on strike facing his first delivery. Important player batting at number 3 for VN Shipping. Oh, beats him. Close to the outside edge. Wonderful stuff here from Akif.
Well, that's a perfect length to deceive any batter. And that was the LBW, Khalid Shah getting out. Let's have a close look. Yeah, maybe getting that inside edge. Yeah, I think Khalid Shah will consider himself very unlucky here, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, there was 2 noises. Worked away on the onside. Fine margins in a game like this. Sometime the rub of the green goes your way, and sometime you get hard done by those kind of decisions. That's the beauty and the nature of the game. Meanwhile, these two need to put up a partnership now. They lost an important one. Skipper is looking in good form. 17 of 9. Akif has got the breakthrough. He's got square leg and third man outside the 30-yard circle. And he's pushing that square leg in front of square now. So maybe it's going to be a double bluff, or will he go short at Saqib? He's got a wonderful slow bouncer as well, Akif. Oh, it was a double bluff. Swinging away from Saqib. 3 gone, 26 for 1.
Aryan Lakra, he's been given another over. He was expensive in the first one, but the captain is showing a lot of faith in him. He's opting to continue with Aryan. Or maybe they just have a plan and a strategy in their mind, bringing a left arm spinner. It's not really turning, it's not doing much. Obviously, it's a new ball, and Aryan Lakra is not even having that arm delivery in his armory. He does spin the ball, but on a wicket which has something for the spinners. That's hit hard down the ground, and he's generated a lot of power. For a moment, I thought it's just going to be a single. It's gone towards the boundary.
Well, he's a powerful player, Nadeem, and he likes to give himself room against the left-arm orthodox spinners. Have a look at that. Bowled it into the surface. Strong back foot push. Beautifully timed. Straight down the ground. Mid-on was up, and that mid-off fielder was touch wide. He's away with the boundary. He goes through the offside. Up and over. Fast outfield. Back-to-back boundaries for Nadeem.
Well, this is some very smart batting by Nadeem. He let the ball bounce, and there was some extra bounce, and then intentionally he went over the inner fielders and waited, let the ball come to him, and then hit it over the top. This is brilliant batting and getting back-to-back boundaries. So the decision rather to bring Aryan Lakra for another over, it's not really working for them.
Wonderful batting. He delayed that shot. Tossed up Fuller. Driven to long off. So runs are coming freely from the other end. That's been the problem for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Akif Raja getting that breakthrough. Again, 9 runs. Overall 25 of Aryan's 1.4 overs.
And I think the rest of them have been extras. Too many extras have been given. Akif, he was giving a lot of wides until he bowled one good delivery to dismiss Khalid Shah. Short delivery, it's been pumped away towards extra cover. It's turning out to be yet again a very, very expensive over.
Excellent shot. Try to bowl it into the surface, and this is a slow wicket. It just provided that extra bit of time for Saqib. It was too slow, asking to be hit over mid-off for 4. Saqib is away in this semi-final here. 21 of 11, 39 for 1. It's absolutely brilliant start here.
Yeah, the last delivery, I think he could have just hit that any way he wanted. It was so short, so much width offered. And Saqib playing a smart little shot. So 13 runs have been picked up. It's already an expensive over. I don't really think we're going to see more of Aryan Lakra anytime soon in this innings. And I'm pretty much optimistic. Mohammad Farooq Mohammad, of course, is the highest wicket taker in this tournament. Will be introduced right after the power play. So one more delivery coming up. And Aryan Lakra should ensure he finishes strong here. Walked away nicely. Takes a single, and Saqib will be on strike in the next over. It's 4 gone, 40 for 1.
Forty for 1 after 4. Akifullah Raja continuing from the pavilion end. Onto the pads. Desperate dive from the wicketkeeper. Chase. I think he just manages to pull it in. Couple of leg byes there.
I think this is going to be a very interesting replay, Asghar Khan, because Saqib Mahmood did not offer a shot. was trying to get out of the way and hit his pad, and that's what the discussion is all about. Yeah, he did not offer a shot there, clearly.
Well, they are still inquiring there. In umpire's view, it could be just maybe, was it a evasive action, or he just deliberately didn't want to play at that one? Let's have a look. Leg stump delivery. I don't think so. He was looking to play that one. Shouldering arms.
Yeah, and that's the reason you can see the players there all next to the umpire. But I think they need to get a move on. The umpire he's already made his decision. That's it. End of story. You need to get a move on and get along with the play. That's something which I personally don't really admire. The players really arguing with the umpire. Yeah, good. We're all set and in readiness now.
Yeah, you make a very good point. I think sometimes you just need to get on with it. You can't just keep on arguing and complaining about something. Yes, you have an opinion, but the opinion of the umpire matters the most. The game must move on.
Umpire's decision is the last decision, they say. Yeah, it's all happening. Yeah, and this is what we expect in this high octane game. That was a wild hoik. It's an inside edge. And Aryan Lakra once again in action, this time with in the field, getting 2 more runs.
That was a good delivery though from Akif. Pitching it up, getting a little inside edge, past leg stump. I wonder what is the debate there. It's a no ball. It's a no ball. He's overstepped at the mark and it's going to be a free hit. So clearly getting a bit frustrated.
Saqib Mahmood will have the privilege to free his arms. He's gotten a boundary in a streaky way, but he's moved on to 24 quietly in no time. And also, he will now face a free hit. Short delivery, it's been pulled away. And it's just plucked into the surface. Zain Butt, the captain, will do the cleanup work. Another 2 added. It's turning out to be quite a lengthy, a very long over. Just the 2 legal deliveries have been bowled so far.
Very useful runs for Saqib and the Vian Shipping. Yes, they lost Khalid Shah, but they are doing it fine job here. Against the new ball, they're off to a very good start. 47 for 1. Akif into his 3rd over. Finally again, square leg back on the fence. Pulled away in front of square. That will be 4. Saqib is playing a little gem here.
Well, Akif Raja, I think the frustration is mounting to him. Whatever happened in this over in the past is just gotten into him, and he's trying to bowl too many short deliveries. Look at that. He's absolutely thumped it and getting another boundary to his favor. So it's turning out to be long over and an expensive one at the same time.
50 up here for Vian Shipping. Winning the toss and batting first. Captain leading the way. 30 of 16, and I think he's going to keep going here. That's his job at the top of the order, is to go hard, and he's done a wonderful job. That's the way he plays. Dangerous player. Good stuff. Right up in the block. They need to remove him because he scores pretty quickly, and he finds a way to hit in unusual areas in the field as well.
Yeah, unconventional player, but very effective. Saqib Mahmood, the captain, it's not the first time he's ensuring that he gives a good start to his team. He's raced on to 30 in no time, so more than the half of the runs. It's the captain taking the charge, and straight away he's putting one of the premier bowlers here in the UAE, Akif Raja, under some pressure. Sharp bumper. And it's just missed everyone. Mayank Chaudhary couldn't really hold on to it.
Yeah, he was bitten for pace as well. That extra bit of bounce of this surface. One of the over is the signal. Well, Nadeem and Saqib just asking the umpire whether it was over the head. Not quite sure. It's been a long over. Nadeem is also very key to that top order. Bats at 3, one of the most consistent run getters last couple of seasons for Ian Chipping. That's his spot. Plenty of batting to come. They're looking good here. Oh, genuine outside edge, but no third man. That's 4. Good delivery.
Well, he started off so well, Akif Raja, but this always turned out to be very, very expensive and it just didn't go in his favour. TVSL, they're going along nicely after 5, 56 for 1. And that was the last delivery. It's a good ball, but it just looks like Nadeem intentionally placed it towards the deep third, knowing that the third man was in the circle. So smart batting. 56 for 1. Shujaat Talat, we're going to see him for the first time in this match. Oh, that just hurried on to Saqib. This could have been extremely nasty. Somehow could not get out of the way, but he seems to be okay.
That one just took off, right off the surface. Used pitch. We have seen that unusual bounce every now and then. Few balls just took off of a length and few just went along the carpet, so becoming a little tricky surface. Oh, what a strike here. That is tremendous blow once again. That's gone for another boundary. Captain is putting up a show here.
Well, such a fearless and courageous approach this is from the captain. Just marginally short and created room and clubbed hard down the ground. Magnificent stroke. No chance for the field in the deep. Almost going for a maximum. So Shujaat Talat also, he's been hit for a boundary the moment he's started this over. Short once again, but this time not getting the power or the timing. Just a single.
At this pace, he can't afford to drop it short, I think. They got it slightly wrong, bowling to Saqib. Bowling it short. There you go, the man. Really watching the proceedings very closely, Mr. Akbar Ali, and the official score. Hassan Chatta working closely on the monitor, recording ball by ball. Short ball picked up in style by Nadeem. That's a maximum. What a strike from Nadeem.
Well, you really need to have some talent and skill to master this kind of a stroke. It was just marginally short, and look at that short arm jab coming in from Nadeem. Oh, it's generated a lot of power. He's got strong forearms and just a flick. It's gone a long way. So even this over is turning out to be an expensive one. I don't really understand Shujaat Talat. Why has he been given the last over? He's just military medium. He doesn't even swing the ball, just balls it straight.
This time he uses the pace, doesn't get past that fielder at short third. Nadeem has played so well so far. He's looking in control, he's timing the ball, and he's picking the loose deliveries. That's going to be the key. Khalid Shah, the man, dismissed, but his team is looking in commanding position. Again, beautiful done behind square for 4. That was fraction short and just clipped behind square for 4. And for a very expensive over, 15 of it, 6 gone, 71 for 1. That was beautifully timed off the stumps. Just using the pace and placing it to perfection. 6 overs done, 71 for 1.
So we're going to see Ali Sharfu for the first time straight away after the power play. Another bowler. Oh, straight away. He's produced a wicket out of nowhere. He's knocked over the captain, Saqib Mahmood. It was a fuller delivery and just trying to play across the line. And in the process, it has disturbed the stumps. So another one goes down and Ali Sharfu strikes. Yeah, right in the block hole. And unlucky for the captain, Saqib, getting an inside edge and straight chopping it onto the stumps. It's 71 for 2. At number 4 position walks in a man who is in sublime touch. It's going to be Rizwan CP taking his guard. So much is now dependent on him. They've lost another wicket, and that too of a set batter, Saqib Mahmood. Beautifully timed. That is a shot coming in from a man of confidence. Just continuing from where he left off. Played good little hand in one of the games. Was the player of the match also, I remember. Both these batters now, Nadeem and Rizwan, they need to stitch up a partnership. Since the time he's walked in, he's looked quite comfortable. This is slashed up in the air. Oh, this would have been an absolute blinder of a take. Good attempt though, and Ali Sharfu, he was on the verge of picking up another wicket. And this would have been disaster for TVSL. They would have lost another set batter, Nadeem. So streaky little shot, but getting 4 valuable runs for his team. Slower ball, beautifully disguised and completely deceiving Nadeem. I think he didn't really read his hand. So it's a good little over, just the one boundary coming in. Just skyrockets your confidence as a bowler when you come on to bowl and you pick up a wicket. And that too a big one of Saqib Mahmood, the captain, who was really looking dangerous just when he was deciding to cut loose. Ali Sharfu picks his wicket. Crash towards the cover region. That's a lovely stroke. In full control. Didn't really overstrike. Just sublime timing. And that's really gone to the boundary quickly. Trying to go for the variation, Alishan Sharfu. And that's a beautiful, glorious stroke. So it's turning out to be a good over, even though they've picked up a wicket. Still 9 runs have been picked up. There is slight bit of dew, not much. Worked away towards deep square. This is going to be a long chase. And easy couple of more runs added to the tally. It's 7 gone, 82 for 2. So the captain, Zain Butt, he's gone to the highest wicket taker in this tournament. It's going to be Farooq Momin. He has bowled superb in this tournament overall. He's picked up 11 wickets and he's at the number 1 position. So much is going to be dependent at him. These 4 overs are going to play such a vital role in terms of just stopping the run flow. And at the moment, TVSL, they're really cruising. 82 for 2, just 7 overs. Might just see a big score on offer. Tossed up, outside edge. And dotted to start off proceeding. It's a wayward throw, and Mayank wasn't really impressed by the fielder. A very talented bowler if you talk about Farooq. Of course, he's got an excellent flipper. He's got a wrong one as well, which most of the batters don't really read. That's why he's been picking up a lot of wickets. And there's not much dew as well, so the good signs for him. Tucked away gently towards mid-wicket. Only a single. He's been very economical if you talk about Mohammad Farooq Momin. Hardly gives any runs. And of course, these are the owners of Abu Dhabi Smashers, Mr. Bharat Shaunak on the left. And on the right is the co-owner, Thani Ajmal Khan, enjoying the proceedings. It's such a crucial encounter. Of course, mind you, it's the second semi-final. Both the teams are fighting for a spot in the all-important final, of course, grand finale, which is going to be played tomorrow here itself. So much is at stake. Both the teams will really bring their A game out. And whichever team plays better will go to the grand finale tomorrow and play Karwan CC. Lovely delivery. This is a good little over we're witnessing by Farooq. This is what he does. When we see other bowlers, they're going for runs. It's Mohammad Farooq Momin. He comes in and really stops the run flow. And also picks up timely wickets for his team. A genuine wicket taker, gets those important breakthroughs at important stages of the game. Oh, that is a beautiful ball. Going at the back foot and the ball hurrying on to Nadeem. That was quite a risky stroke. There you go, Shahbaz Ali in the middle. Good to see him back in the squad. This man will add a lot of value, of course, with the bat, with the ball. A tremendous all-rounder. Wasn't available in the previous games, but he's here now for the all-important semi-finals. That too against one of the top quality sides, Abu Dhabi Smashers. And this one has been smashed towards the boundary. It was turning out to be a quiet over until this drag down ball. And it's been placed beautifully by Rizwan CP. Never overhitting it, just placing it to perfection, knowing there was a huge real estate down there between the fine leg and the deep square leg. Getting 4 vital runs for his team. Cruising along at the moment is TVSL. 88 for 2 after 8. Alishan Sharfu to continue. Of course, he picked up the all-important wicket of the captain Saqib Mahmood, who was off to a great start. Already set the foundation for his team. Set the tone for the middle order batters to come. Of course, they've got a very long batting lineup if you talk about TVSL Vision Shipping. Flicked away nicely in full control. It's going to be only a single. So Nadeem is inching closer to his personal milestone. And there's still plenty of overs to go. We're just into the 9th over. And Nadeem has got such a big opportunity to really convert this 36 into a big score tonight. And that too in the all-important semi-finals. Well, they still have a lot of batting to come. Dania, Liaquat, Shahbaz, Safir Tariq, Uzair Maan, Nasir Faraz, Uzair Khan can bat as well. So bare minimum, I think they should be looking to eye and score 200, more than 200. Because the start which already Saqib Mahmood and Nadeem they have given, the stage is set for the middle order batters. So all they have to do is just keep up with this momentum which is in their favor at the moment and not play out too many dot deliveries. Just keep chipping in with these singles and doubles and look for those boundaries on and off. This is one right approach. We have seen there's not much to offer for the fast bowlers. Even for the spinners, it's a dry surface. It's coming onto the bat very nicely. And this is where, as a bowler, you have to be smart in your approach. You need to think out of the box and try to go for your variations, which I believe Alishan Sharfu is quite handy as a medium-paced bowler. Bowls those nice little cutters. Just like that, it's been cut away as well by Rizwan CP. Dealing in singles at the moment in this over. It has been one of the highlights for TVSL Vision Shipping. Not only in this game we are witnessing, overall, that they have ensured they keep on rotating strike. They don't really miss out on those singles and doubles. They're very busy at the crease. And when there is opportunity to be availed and hit those boundaries and maximums, they always pounce and cash onto it. Apesh. This wasn't in control at all. And again, just a single. So it's turning out to be a decent over. Singles is not going to be a concern for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Already 3 sixes have been struck by TVSL. Good toss to win. It's always good to bat first, put some runs on the board, especially in a big game, in a semi-final. There's always that added bit of pressure when you come out to chase. Anything above 180, it never becomes so easy. You have to come all guns blazing. Pushed away towards point. So this is good bowling. He's bowling according to his field, getting 6 singles in this over. 9 gone, 95 for 2. Mohammad Farooq Momin bowled a decent first over. Just the 6 is what he's provided. That has been hit hard and he's found the gap to perfection. Glorious looking stroke. A proper cricketing shot by Rizwan CP, straight out of the coaching manual. Look at that balance and the flow of his bat, taking that front foot away from the line and just placing it towards the cover region, and has caressed it for a boundary. This is 2 runs shy to reaching the 100 mark, and still 10 overs to go after this. We're in for some entertainment. Might just see a big score being posted here by TVSL Vision Shipping. Tossed up, driven, and will be only a single. Well, that's very good batting. It's smart approach. After striking a lovely boundary, he's taken a single. Yeah, you can see them smiling at the moment. Omar Arshad on the right. Nasir Faraz in the black hoodie. Uzair Maan, I can see he's all set and padded up. That's a good decision if he comes on to bat early. Struck hard once again down the ground. Only a single. Even the last game, TVSL Vision Shipping, they missed out a trick or two. They sent Nasir Faraz way too early ahead of Uzair Maan. And I don't think so that decision was the right one. It didn't really pay off in their favour. You need to get Uzair Maan as early as possible. Driven nicely, but this time he's found Basil Hamid there, who of course might be introduced into the attack sooner or later. Another handy bowler. He's been making a lot of highlights in this tournament, making a name for himself with those lovely carom balls which he's lately produced. He's not very happy with this last shot he's played. He wanted to play it inside out, and it was the wrong one, which wasn't read by Rizwan CP. Just gets a single. Pulled away nicely, pulled away with authority. Nadeem, he's on a roll, and this is turning out to be a fantastic knock by the veteran. Closes out the over. Look at that power he generated once again. Just marginally short, rocking at the back foot and pumping it towards the cow corner for another boundary. So another handy over coming in for TVSL. Halfway through, it's 10 gone, 105 for 2. Alishan to continue with his third over. He's done well, Alishan. He hasn't really conceded many runs. And even the last over did not concede a boundary, just the 6 singles coming in. I just have a feeling now that he will be looking to shift gears. And on the other end, Rizwan CP can still just takes a bit more time, stay in the middle, knock it around. On the other end, Nadeem, he is looking to take the charge now. And why not? When you have 6 more batters left in the dugout to come next. Gently worked away. It's going to be a dot delivery. So he's doing a decent job now. It's the 8th delivery he's ball on the trot, which hasn't been conceded, where he hasn't conceded a boundary. Got a packed leg side field, a deep square, deep mid wicket, fine leg, long on, long off, and a deep cover in place. Short delivery. Nadeem, he's definitely missed out on that. That should have been hit hard, cut away. Just getting slightly big on him. Well, they'll be mighty pleased with this start and the score which they've already put on the board, 106. So we're just in the 11th over. They might be eyeing something big tonight in the semi-final. Beautifully bowled and playing it with soft hands. Nadeem gets a single. So it's turning out to be once again a good over by Alishan Sharfur. We might just see soon Rohan Mustafa and Basil Hamid being introduced into the attack. Those two, of course, carry vast experience on their shoulders. Today the strategy has been slightly different by Zain Butt, opting to bring Alishan Sharfur a bit earlier, and he's done a decent job. Just 2 more deliveries and surely would want to finish strong. Beautifully ball. That's a well disguised over delivery, and Rizwan, he is fuming. He should have really hit that. Could have hit it inside out. Could have really shuffled across the stumps and hit it down the ground. But look at this over. Single, dot, dot, single, dot. What's next? Rizwan CP. He should not lose focus and not lose patience. This has been a quiet over. Cut away beautifully. Sujat Talat down there in the deep. Single to end an excellent over by Alishan Sharfur. It's 11 gone, 108 for 2. Shujat Talat, he's been reintroduced back into the attack. He was very expensive in the first he bowled. And he gets another go. Let's see if this decision goes on in their favour. Cut away beautifully, but he finds the fielder there. Basil Hamid patrolling that region. So no boundaries struck in the last over, and even this is turning out to be a good over. And there you go. A very handsome man, of course. Khalid Shah on the left of your screen. Good to see him back. He missed out, I think, the couple of games. Wasn't available. He's back in this all-important game. Just a polite inquiry by Talat. So the boundaries are difficult to come by. Ball just slightly holding it to the surface, not really arriving. It was just too close to cut as well. Nadeem was 6 runs shy to reach his 50, and I think once he gets his 50, that's where he might just look to cut loose and shift gears. Works it towards his third man. Another dot delivery. Well, this is good stuff now. Runs are difficult to come by. And Rizwan just having a word with him. Strong breeze, of course, going to our right. So chilly evening here in Abu Dhabi. Cut away nicely as he found the gap. It's going to be Kashane Roberts down in the deep, who does well to keep them to 2. So this is a good little comeback by Abu Dhabi Smashers. They aren't conceding the boundaries and the maximums. It's just going to be a matter of time where we will see Rohan Mustafa and Basil Hamid. They might be introduced into the attack soon. Two very, very handy bowlers. Need to join the act. Oh, very close to Rohan Mustafa. He's one of the finest fielders here in the UAE. And if he hasn't caught that, might be a tough one. Let's have a look at that once again. Was that an opportunity? It was really coming fast at Rohan Mustafa, and I think it should go down as a half chance. Nonetheless, 4 important runs added to the tally. Nicely tucked away towards the fine. Oh, misfield. That's not good. This is not really going to impress the captain Zain, but and Talat, his hands are on his hips. He can't believe his luck. It's what it was supposed to be an economical over. In the end, it's turned out to be a handy one for TVSL. It's 12 gone, 119 for 2. Alishan Sharfu to continue. That's been pushed away nicely. It's a gentle little push. Gets a single. This has turned out to be a magnificent 50 for Nadeem. And they're going along well.
Nadeem has played really well here. 54 of 30. Rizwan CP is looking in good form. 19 of 16. This partnership is looking promising here for VN Shipping. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely stunning from Nadeem through the offside. Alishan just over pitches. And brilliantly done. That's his strong zone. Hitting through the offside. With great style and ease, Nadeem goes to 58. $124 for 2. 12.2 overs. Is looking great here for VN Shipping. They got the foundation for a big total. Slow delivery, pushed away on the offside. That was a good delivery from Alishan. He's done well so far. 1 for 25. That single gives Nadeem 59. He's playing really well. Rizwan CP on the other end, batting in number 4, also in good form. Plenty of firepower left in that middle order. Safi Tarak, another player who can come and demolish any attack. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they got their work cut out here. Nice drive, square of the wicket on the offside. Another couple of runs here. They are in real control at the moment. They need this partnership to go for another 2 or 3 overs at least, and then have a free license in the last 5. Go hard. They can afford to go hard a little early now that they have wickets in hand. Pushed away on the offside. Another single. Nadeem has played really well. 59 of 32. Batting in number 3. He's shown real signs of form throughout the competition. And now delivering on the big stage. That's where it matters. Those knockout games. The second semi-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble. Wien Shipping in commanding position here, almost scoring at 10 runs per over. Brilliant through the offside. Aryan Lakra can't get to it. You don't bowl in that area to this man. He's so strong through extra cover. That was struck with a lot of force. Really bludgeoned that. Aryan only had a couple of yards to move. Couldn't get to it. 132 for 2 after 13. Farooq will continue. 132 for 2 after 13 overs. Farooq tosses that one up. Nice offside off stump. Loopy leg break in. Rizwan CP leaves one alone. There you go in the background. You've got Saqib Mahmood, the captain. Very good knock at the top of the order. Plenty of talent and class there. This time he goes through the offside. Doesn't find the gap. Superb cricket all round. Farooq so far wicketless. He'll be looking to strike here. Use of the feed, finds the outside edge. You can't really do anything about that. That was a very good delivery. Was done in flight. Beautifully disguised there. And outside half of the bat. No slip. That's 4 runs. They all count, but that was a wonderful delivery. Got the ball to turn. Good bowling there from Farooq. He's a wonderful leg spinner and smashes. They'll be hoping that he can break this partnership. Because the best way of restricting the opposition onslaught is to keep on picking wickets. This is classy. Absolutely classy from Rizwan CP. That back cut, that placement was just superb. Firstly, picks the length with great skill, and secondly, knows where the gaps are. That's a top shot from Rizwan CP. Such a pleasing player to watch. Back-to-back boundaries. Things are looking tough here for smashers. They could be chasing a score of over 200. Use of the feet just yorked himself there. A relaxed looking dugout there. This time inside half of the bat. 9 of the over. 141 for 2 after 14. Shujat Talat to come into the attack. He was expensive, none for 26 of his 2 overs. Played away on the offside for a single. Very crucial stage of the game. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they need to strike a couple of wickets here so that they can manage to restrict them below 200. Heaved away on the leg side from Nadeem. He's well settled. He's on 64. He's eyeing a big score here, and it's already set. Dangerous signs here for Smashers. Plenty of batting to come still. That one has been whacked through the offside, but straight to Farooq. There was width. Rizwan CP will be touch disappointed, and he just needed to wait a fraction longer to get that placement. It was short. It was there to be put it away. Oh, onto the pads. That's a boundary. Beautifully done by Nadeem. Loose delivery. Easy pickings for Malik Nadeem. Just straight onto the pads. And a man on 64 won't miss out on such opportunities. Runs are flowing here. Square leg comes up, deep point goes back. Hit hard towards mid-off. Will just be a single. Second semi-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Live and exclusive from Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. It's a great place to play cricket. We have already seen Karwan reaching the finals. The final will be played tomorrow here. Picked up by Rizwan CP. And he's gone just over the head of Ron Mustafa at long on. So another big over for the VN Shipping. What a good strike. High back lift. He's a stylish player. And when he hits the ball, it's a stay hit. Great strike there from Rizwan CP. Moves to 39 of 27. 15 done, 155 for 2. $155 for 2 after 15. Farooq to bowl his last over. He's been wicketless so far. He's bowled well. This partnership is looking really threatening to take the game away from Abu Dhabi Smashers. Already 155 on the board, 5 overs. And if they don't break this partnership, they could be chasing well over 200. Quicker delivery. That's nicely bowled. Skidded on from Farooq. Khalid Shah, Nasir, Faraz having a chat. 2 wonderful young players. That's nicely bowled. Quicker delivery this time from Farooq, and was looking to play square of the wicket. Nadeem gets beaten. He's gone right across the line this time. Picks out the man in the deep. 156 for 2. He's launched him down the ground. Madoff takes it. It was a nice strike, but unfortunately for Rizwan CP, didn't got enough of it. It went more in the air than the distance. And Farouk breaks through. Important wicket here. Nicely judged catch at mid-off. Long boundary to that part of the ground as well. Rizwan CP goes for impressive 39. 156 for 3. $156 for 3. New batter is Uzair Maan. Very good striker of the ball. Dangerous player. Can really change the course of the game in few overs because he's got that ability to hit the ball onto the legs. Works it straight to square leg for a single. Gets off the mark. There you go. Once again, in the middle, Amit Pasela, the tournament director, Bilal Pasela, Hassan Chatta, and ever present, smiling assistant, Mr. Akbar Ali. Big shout and given this time. So they got 2 important wickets just when they were about to put the foot down. It's once again the right arm leg spinner Mohammad Farouk, who strikes twice. He's removed Rizwan CP first. Now Muhammad Nadeem Malik. Good catch by Mayank Chaudhary. 157 for 4 after 16. $157 for 4 after 16. Farouk's striking twice. Very good stuff from the leg spinner. In comes Danial Liaquat. Then all of a sudden you have 2 new batters in the middle. Uzair Maan and Danial Liaquat. It's going to be Ron Mustafa into the attack. That's a very good start. They need a couple of tight overs here. And his experience will come in handy. All of a sudden that partnership is broken. Rizwan CP dismissed, followed by Nadeem. Exactly what Smashes needed. Right up in the block all again, quicker through the air. Daniel Liaquat is a dangerous player at this stage of the game. Can hit the long ball. Excellent striker of the ball. But he must get himself in. He doesn't have much time on his hands, but at least you need few sighters, before really you decide to go big around the wicket. Slice up in the air. Basil Hamid picks that one up. So far, it's a brilliant over. Just 2 runs. The first 3 deliveries. If they can keep them around 180, they will feel like they're in with the chance. And why not when you have such a strong batting lineup? Well, that's not a great delivery. Going for that Yorker turned out to be a juicy full toss, and he sliced that one away through backward point for 4. Just opening the face there. It was a nothing delivery. So far, no real signs of dew. Maybe later on in the second inning, if the dew comes, it might just go in favor of Abu Dhabi Smashers. Who knows? Big full toss, poor delivery. And Uzair Maan has climbed into that one. That's a real loosener from Ron Mustafa. You don't normally see that kind of delivery from him. Over which started off so well. Dot, single, then 4, followed by a 6. He's gone for 12 with still one more delivery remaining. Score moves to 169 for 4. He's a dangerous player, Uzair Maan. Can punish you, can hurt you badly. Square leg comes up, deep point goes back. That's nicely played again. The placement is great. 4 more, 16 of the over. Have a look at that. That's nicely played. He didn't try to hit it hard. He found the placement. Big over, 173 for 4 after 17. What a great strike here from the left-hander now. So it's really runs are flowing here for the VN Shipping. Big over the last one. Next over, first delivery. It's been smashed over, long on for 6. This is massive. The score moves on to 179. First delivery from Talat. He's gone for 46 so far. It's been a tough night for him with the ball. This is not looking great for Smashers. They've been put to the sword here against a strong batting lineup. They're just struggling to find answers. placement of the ball, because that one disappeared a long way back and it's out of the park. Had to replace with something similar. Struck nicely down the ground. Will just be a single. Two very, very dangerous players in the middle. There's one CP there, played a wonderful knock. .180 for 4. Already it's a healthy score. It's a very good score. This time looking to go big. Inside half of the bat. Will just be a single. Or well, they come back for the second. No, they will have to settle for a single. That would have been curtains. Good work there by Zanbat at short fine. Singles at this stage won't really bother smashers. They have to control the damage. Every run holds significant importance. It's a knockout game. A place in the finals up for grabs. He's opened the face on the offside. That is a wonderful shot again from Daniel. Gave himself room. Created the room by going outside leg stump. And then opening the face. Slicing it. There's nobody at third man. That's always safe. Almost gone for 6. Another big over. 12 of it so far. 52 for none for Shujat Talat with the ball. Certainly he's been having a tough time of it. On to the pads. Make it 5 more. This is absolute disaster for smashers. A horrible delivery. Clearly this is getting away from them. Mohammad Azhar Khan padded up next. Such a good all-round cricketer. This make it 6 more. Did that carry? Yes, it has. Daniel Liaquat is doing the damage here. What a tremendous strike. 5 wides followed by a 6. This is really poor here. Bowling a length ball to Daniel Liaquat. You're asking for trouble. Round the wicket. Yorker. They will settle just for a single. 199 for 4 after 18. $199 for 4. Into the last 2 overs, Ron Mustafa went for plenty in his first over. Round the wicket. Good start, and it's gone through everybody. Well, the wheels are absolutely falling off. 4 byes.
And that also brings up the 200 for TVSL. That is a massive score already put on board. And still 11 legal deliveries remaining. Nothing is going in the favor of Team Abu Dhabi Smashers. That was a very good ball. And just sloppy work behind the stumps. Mayank should have really got his pad at least in the way at getting 4 runs in the form of buys. Trying to hit that a little too hard. Just a single will bring Uzair Maan back on strike. So these two have really taken the charge. And they've put their team into a commanding position. Of course, who can forget that knock by Mohammad Nadeem, 70 odd runs in the all important semi-finals.
Yeah, the foundation was laid up front. Swan CP also played really well. Captain Saqib Mahmood provided them with a flurry. Late order flurry from Uzair Maan, and Danial Liaquat is hurting them. Well, he's asking the question. And it's Uzair Maan who started to walk.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting replay. I think Uzair Maan knew that the ball did not bump and it went straight into the hands of Rohan Mustafa. Let's have a close look. Yes. So this is good sportsman spirit by Uzair Maan. He walked and not too sure once again. Rohan Mustafa, what was he on about with the umpire? Not necessary at all. It's another one going down. It's 204 for 4. Goes for the scoop. It's going towards the boundary. It's a long, long chase. He does well in the end. And they get a couple of more runs. Quite surprising, Rohan Mustafa. He just pulled 2 overs. But we know he's a genuine wicket taker. Should have been brought into the attack early.
He's gone for 19 so far. Good delivery. Right up in the block hole. Firmly played down the ground by Shabazz. This is a massive score in a semi-final. 207 for 5. Still 7 more legal deliveries. So could be chasing around 220. That will be a tough run chase.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Anything beyond 200, even 180 in a semi-final, it will be difficult against the likes of Mohammad Rohid, Nadeem, Uzair Maan, Uzair Khan, Nasir Faraz, Shabazz Ali, of course, makes a comeback. Danial Liaquat, the left arm spinner. It's a star-studded lineup. Last delivery. He's yorked himself. Danial will get a single, and it's good news for them as Danial will be taking strike in the last over. It's 208 for 5. Last over coming up, and it's going to be Akif Raja. This is also very surprising to me because I'd have really given the ball Akif Raja early on when there was an onslaught coming in from the batters, especially when Danial was going berserk. Nadeem, he was playing a cameo for his team. Yeah, they seem to be relaxed. They're all warming up now. Uzair is having a good stick in his hand, and he will be soon in action with the ball.
208 for 5. Into the last over. Important over. Can Akif Raja put the brakes on the scoring rate? A decent over will be some sort of respite for him. They'll be eyeing a big over here. Danial Liaquat and Shabazz, both quality strikers of the ball, particularly Danial Liaquat, 23 of 9. Starts off with a wide offside off stump.
In terms of the batting of Abu Dhabi Smashers, they will need to come out all guns blazing. They need Alishan Sharfu to fire today. That is a massive score already being put on board, and still 6 more legal deliveries to go. So maybe they can get beyond 220. It's just not looking too good for the men in pink in the middle. That's going to be a dot delivery. A very good delivery, keeping it away from the range and the arc of Daniel Liaquat, and was trying to guide it towards the third man. But the third man is in the circle, so the idea was right. And a rare dot delivery.
They're having 5 fielders inside the ring because of slow over rate. Moves across, and another very good delivery. You got mid-off cover, short third, short fine, and short square leg.
Yeah, in the moment we saw Daniel Liaquat, he was beaten. He was just having a polite word with the umpire, and the umpire straight away just indicating to him that you moved across, you shuffled across to the stumps way before the bowler bowled. And that's the reason the wide was not called. So 2 dot deliveries on the trot. That is a glorious cricketing stroke. Magnificent, showing the full face of the bat. That has come out right of the coaching manual.
Lovely balance at the crease. Didn't try to hit it hard. That's a treat to watch kind of stroke. Over long off for 6. Half volley at this stage of the game. It's disappeared for 6.
Yeah, this is what we have seen throughout this inning. The ball has been disappearing to all sort of areas in this ground. And all the bowlers, they've been so expensive, of course. Talat getting 66 runs, was it? That's a lot of runs in a T20 format. In 24 deliveries, you give 66 runs. I'm not too sure how you do that. Yeah, it just sums up the story. Another delivery which was bowled well, and the keeper making a mess of it.
It's been a really tough day behind the stumps for Mayank as well. Late in the night, one just skids on low, and I think they're just the body language. They're looking down, don't have much answers. They're just getting through the motions here. Last 2 deliveries of the innings. Short ball, cotton ball chance, just doesn't quite carry.
Yeah, by far Raja Akif has been the standout bowler compared to the others. There was a good delivery, hurrying on to Danial. Tried to pull that, no connection whatsoever. Could have been an excellent take, decent attempt. And also he had a fair bit of chance to run the batter out. Just lost the sight of where the ball was. So one last delivery coming up of this innings. And it's going to be Shahbaz Ali to face Akif Raja. We'll try to smash this out of the park and try to reach 224. This has been a great performance by TVSL batters. The captain Saqib Mahmood laying the platform early on. And then, of course, who can forget that cameo coming in from Rizwan. Mohammad Nadeem, the top scorer, 70 in just 40 deliveries. And then Daniel Liaquat and Uzair Maan going all guns out.
Last ball of the innings. High up on the blade. Will they look to come back for the second? No. So after 20 overs, 219 for 5. A brilliant batting performance coming in from the VN Shipping. Wesley mentioned those names, they were brilliant. Nadeem with 70 odd, the captain laid the foundation at the top of the order. Rizwan CP, that's the batting guard, 35 for the skipper, quick time. Khalid Shah went early, 70 for Nadeem, just 40 deliveries, 39 for Rizwan CP. Contributions from Uzairman, 17 of just 8, and Daniel Liaquat has done the damage towards the end, 30 of 14. 20 extras as well. Dhabi smashes. They were just smashed around the park by TVSL batters. 220 is the target. Akif Raja was the pick of the bowlers compared to the rest. 1 for 30. Aryan Lakra got the tap. 2 overs, none for 30. 66 of 4 overs for Shujat Talat. How costly will this be? Ali Shan done an okay job. 1 for 30. 3. Farooq was the pick of the bowlers, provided those 2 breakthroughs. 2 for 28 and 1 for 21 for Ron Mustafa. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they need 220. And we'll take a short break and back with the run chase.
Welcome back once again, viewers. And this is what they require, 220 runs. And mind you, they'll have to chase this down in 18 overs. And that is all because of the slow over rate in the first inning. So they have been penalized. And it's just getting more tougher and tougher. So it's going to be Saqib Mahmood for the first time, Ali Shan to face. This has been heaved away towards deep square. And what a start for Ali Shan Sharfu. He opens his account with a boundary.
Yeah, he's looking to improvise first up, taking a little bit of risk, but he's so good. Is Alishan Sharfu, such a dangerous player. And if Abu Dhabi Smashers are to compete and compete hard here, I think Alishan Sharfu will have a huge role to play here.
Yeah, and also the captain Zain Butt. We know what destruction he's been causing in the first couple, in the second and the third game. He was absolutely brilliant, hit those long sixes, so his services are definitely going to be required. And Ali Shan Sharfu, that is one man who's going to be an X factor. What a magnificent shot. That is outrageous from Ali Shan Sharfu. And this is the start they would have desired.
Absolutely incredible skills. Going deep in the crease, shuffling offside off stump, and bang over extra cover. That's a terrific blow. 6 overs of Alishan. This game could be really change on its head.
Oh, absolutely. We'll be in for a lot of entertainment and for treat. But there's one thing he needs to be slightly careful. He is shuffling across the stumps a bit too much. And what if Saqib Mahmood brings it and pitches onto that leg stump channel, and then the ball will be landing somewhere between the off and middle. Has to be a bit careful in the middle. Lovely stroke. It's a fine shot for a boundary. 14 runs picked up in the first 3 balls.
Oh, he's a great entertainer. There's no doubt about it. Alishan, you mentioned he can afford to go that leg stump yorker. He's got to go that. Take a bit of a chance because you have already gone for runs. It's about that prize scalp. 1 wicket from Alishan to remove Alishan. It could be huge in this game.
Absolutely, Asghar Khan. And I think this is very smart approach coming in by Alishan Sharfu. In the air. Has he taken that? He's claiming it. It's a huge wicket. Alishan Sharfu, what have you done?
Well, that is heartbreaking if you're Smashers fan because he was playing so well. There you go, that attempted yorker slightly on that off stump, chipped away. Excellent catch under pressure from Daniel Liaquat. Those kind of fielding efforts, it looked a lot simple, but believe me, it was tough load at his ankles. Big wicket, 14 for 1. $14 for 1. Alishan dismissed by Saqib. In comes Ron Mustafa. Using the feet, getting it through the covers. Fast outfield. He's away with the boundary.
Abu Dhabi Smashers, they will definitely need his services. Rohan Mustafa. He needs to get big runs for his team. If you've got to chase this mammoth total which has been put. And Rohan Mustafa straight away on the very first ball, finding the gap to perfection and getting a lovely boundary.
They got 18 in the first over. But that wicket of Ron Mustafa could be huge. Again, charging down the pitch, gets beaten. 18 and a wicket of the first from Saqib.
Well, they have gotten the runs in the first over. 18 is a very, very good score. But the problem is that they've lost a very, very big wicket as well. Really, Shan Sharfu goes. It's now Rohit for the first time. And once again, he's opting to take the ball away from the right-hander, which is something which I personally don't really back Rohit doing. Because I've seen him in the last season, and he's been picking a lot of wickets when he brings the ball in towards the right-handers. And for some odd reason, in this tournament, he's opted to take the ball away. And honestly speaking, he hasn't really found much success.
I think taking the ball away will not give you those wicket-taking options. Number one, when you bring the ball back, you have those two dismissals, bowled like before. That one just reared off a length. Steep bounce there, and looks to be in quite a bit of pain here.
Oh my word, that's got to hurt. Oh, that is struck really hard on his elbow. He seems to be under enormous pain. He needs medical attention right away.
It's him right underneath that elbow. I hope it's the fleshy part because he's a big and strong man, but if it hits the bone, that could cause a fracture as well. Really nasty. He will have some medical attention and we'll be back with live action.
Seems to be okay now, Zain, but he has gotten the much needed medical attention. He's a strong bloke. He's up on his feet. He's a wounded tiger now. Zain Butt facing the lights of the speedster. He's bowling with a lot of pace already, Rohit. Swing and a miss. He's in no position whatsoever. Each and every dot delivery is just going to put immense pressure on Abu Dhabi Smashers.
Every dot makes a huge difference, I think. He just needs to relax here, Zain, but he's a good striker of the ball. Perhaps just gets off strike for a moment. Get to the other end, give the strike to Ron Mustafa. You need some time, a little bit of time at the non-striker's end to get settled. Bottom edge, straight to third man. He does get off strike.
Yeah, I doubt if he's going to be really looking to pick up the singles, because that is his natural gameplay. He really likes to express himself early on in the first 6 overs, play those mighty big hits, and so far he hasn't really found much success. Rohan Mustafa, this is the man they will be looking at and eyeing. You need to pick him up early. Beautifully bowled. Oh, he's given that as a wide.
Yeah, this pitch is dying. It's on the slower side now. That brand new ball skidding along the carpet. It was a wide, but you noticed, Avas, you called it early on in the first game that this pitch is dry, and there is now evidence of ball just shooting along the carpet.
Yeah, Rohit just needs to adjust his line a bit here now. He's pulling way too wide on the offside channel. That's much more like it. And also he can improve and adjust his length a bit. Try to bowl it a little fuller. And that last delivery, I think he should consider himself lucky, Rohit, because Rohan Mustafa is missed out on a short delivery.
Yeah, he likes anything short, and he creates room by just backing away. That front foot clears towards leg side and open up, square of the wicket on either side. It's been a top over, just 2 runs so far. Slow delivery, pushed away on the offside. He'll keep the strike, direct hit, and it's ricocheted off the stumps, and bonus runs here for Abu Dhabi Smashers.
Well, this wasn't really required. He always made his ground. These are the real things which really matter in the end. Nonetheless, it's gone for a boundary and a much needed one for Abu Dhabi Smashers. It's 25 for 1 after 2. Zakir Mahmood was quite expensive in the first over. Opts to bowl another one. Oh, this is a massive hit. It's enormous. It's a gigantic hit coming in from the blade of Rohan Mustafa.
What a shot. He likes that sort of length, and he's really putting a lot of pressure here on Saqib. Short ball onto his body and beautifully picked up. That one has disappeared right above us. Have a look at that. Great camera work as well. What a strike.
They need plenty more of these, mind you, Abu Dhabi Smashers, if they've got any chance to stay alive in this competition. And just at the big stage, TVSL have risen to the occasion. They have scored a mammoth total on the board, 219. And just to remind our viewers once again, this needs to be chased down in 18 overs just because of the slow over rate, and they were penalized, Abu Dhabi Smashers. So things looking much, much more difficult. Basit Hamid is padded up. You might see him in action soon.
They'll be hoping this partnership really develops into something significant and have wickets in hand. He goes again. 4 more. This is good counter punch here from Ron Mustafa.
Well, I don't really think this was a very wise move by the captain Saqib Mahmood. He gave plenty of runs in the first over, and he's opting to bowl another one. And once again, it's a poor delivery. It's on the leg side. He just kept on drifting onto the pads of Rohan, and he's heaved it away towards the square leg for another boundary.
I was surprised. With Saqib Mahmood's pace, he doesn't need that deep point. You got to get a square leg in. You got a long on. Perhaps you can have a mid wicket. There was a deep point on the first 2 deliveries. With Saqib Mahmood's pace and his ability to swing the ball back in, he relatively bowls a full length. Why you would want to have a deep point?
Absolutely, Asghar Khan. Spot on with your analysis. It really doesn't make sense when he's bringing the ball in towards Rohan. Rohan goes big once again. It's a majestic maximum. It's turning out to be an expensive over.
Wow. 6-4-6. This time he pitches it up. It turns out to be that slot delivery. And he's got enough power behind that shot to go over long on. Took on the man, cleared him.
Now, this is where the problem lies for Saqib Mahmood. He does not bowl those cutters. He's predictable. Rohan knows that the ball is going to come into him. He can adjust wherever he wants to, and also he doesn't bowl with a lot of pace. So problems for Saqib. Goes hard, and Ron Mustafa, he was for a moment denying that single. He was asking Zain to stay, or Zain said, no way mate, let me come, let me join the party as well with you.
Well, he has to join the party. Now that this over is gone for 17, 2 more deliveries remaining, Zain Butt will be looking to hit few boundaries. They need those big overs. This is good counter attack, 42 for 1, so they're going along nicely.
Yeah, this has turned out to be a massive over already, and still a couple of more league deliveries to go. Now Zain Butt needs to just take a leaf out of the notebook of Ali Shan, shuffle across the stumps, hit it towards deep mid wicket. No, he said, I'm going to go towards cover, and he's found the fielder. So it's going to be a sorry departure for the captain. And after he was struck on the elbow, he never really looked comfortable in the middle.
To be fair, he really hit that one hard. Unfortunately, picks out Shahbaz Ali, who's got great hands, and he was on the edge of the circle. Look at that. It was in the slot, and he really gave everything he got. Good catch. 2 down for 42. In comes one of the most talented cricketers, Basil Hamid. A real match winner on his day. He needs to stand tall with Ron Mustafa here for the Smashers. He strikes the first delivery over the top. The clear intent here from Basil Hamid. Couple of runs straight away. They want to get going. 18 runs and a wicket off the over. 3 gone, 44 for 2. round the wicket. Oh, that has gone through Safir Tariq. It's 5 wides. That will really help their cause.
Not good stuff behind the stump. That should have been stopped. All he had to do is just get his pads in the way. But in the end, I think it's just gone in between the pads. And this is a great start to the over for the men in pink.
Great start, but a bit of concern if you're a batsman watching up from here. Few balls just keeping low. Imagine that ball on the stumps. That's a big problem.
Yeah, valid point. Once again, that could have been such a devastating delivery if it was well directed onto the stumps. Would have taken Rohan Mustafa by surprise. Short delivery, and once again keeping low. So this wicket all of a sudden is playing a few tricks or so.
And he hasn't rolled his fingers down the seam that, okay, that's a slow delivery. That's a proper seam up delivery. Banged in halfway down. It's not quite coming up.
Yeah, maybe Rohan Mustafa has to be a little bit more cautious against Rohit. He's trying to be a little over aggressive against Rohit, and we haven't really seen him finding much success. And Rohan needs to really understand the value of his wicket. He's knocked him over. I was just saying he's being a bit reckless against Rohit, and Rohit has disturbed the furniture.
And that's a huge moment in the game. Like you mentioned, I think he could have afforded to play him out. This would have been his last over of this spell. Big hike across the line. You miss, I hit. Terrific fast bowling from Rohit. Ian Shipping firmly in control now. 49 for 3.
Mayank Chaudhary walks in the middle at number 5 position, where his team is under a bit of a bother now. Yes, they have gotten the runs on the board. In 3.2, 49 is a very, very good score. The problem is those 3 early wickets. And that was a big blow. So Rohan Mustafa, he showed a lot of promise. And now the top 3 batters have gone early after getting good starts. So now over to Basil Hamid and Mayank Chaudhary, who are 2 new batters in the crease. Basil, he's just played 1 delivery alongside Mayank now, who joins Basil in the middle. They won't have much time in the middle to really get their eye in the middle. Every dot delivery will see that required run rate creeping up very quickly.
Absolutely. But you still need to find a way and pick your moments. Such experienced cricketer, Rohan Mustafa. Yes, they need a big over every over, but sometimes you just need to just hang in for a moment. And Rohit is he's a wicket taker. He will bowl 2 overs up front, and they will hold him back for those 2 overs at the back end. Gives him a charge, Mayank Chaudhary. Good delivery.
Yeah, that's the one which comes in towards the right-handers, and Mayank Chaudhary getting himself into a bit of a tangle. Good to see they've got a slip in place. We're in the 4th over, and that's all because Mohammad Rohit is swinging the ball both ways, keeping the batters guessing in the middle, and things are not looking all that bright at the moment for Abu Dhabi Smashers. They need someone to really stay right till the end, and they need to chase down another 171 in the next 14.2 overs. This has been slashed up in the air. Oh, what a good catch. It's Daniel Liaquat who's taken an absolute blinder of a take.
That sums up the day for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Brilliant catching from Daniel Liaquat. This could be the end for Smashers, one feels in this contest. Mayank Chaudhary trying to go up and over without realizing the third man was back, and he was fine. That's not great piece of cricket from Mayank Chaudhary. He's gone for a duck. 49 for 4.
So it's a double strike by Rohit. And in comes another talented batter, Kashian Roberts. He's got his work cut out. Excellent over comes to the end. It's 4 gone, 49 for 4. Well, this is a surprise. Saqib Mahmood, he's opted to give one more over to himself. And I think it's all because now that Rohan Mustafa is gone and Mayank Chaudhary is gone, Ali Sharfu is perished early. And that's the reason Saqib Mahmood said, well, I've got a couple of wickets into my tally and 2 new batters in the crease. It's the right time for me to have another go. So still one slip in position. It's Rizwan CP standing in the slip cordon. Steps down the ground. This is going to be a wide. Just off direction. And Saqib losing shape. Just couldn't control. Yeah, a bit of worried faces now on in there. And it's the owner, Bharat Shonak. And of course, the co-owner, Tanya on the left. They can sense that it's just not their night at the moment. Somebody will really need to step up. Basil Hamid, of course, we know he's got that talent. He can really turn the tables around. Outside edge. It's going towards the third man. Rohit, he's extremely quick, but not quicker than the ball.
Well, he got the outside edge. Saqib has gone for runs, but importantly, he's got 2 very important wickets. Genuine outside edge. Still getting the ball to shape away. And I think, Wesley, they're going to need to just keep throwing caution to the wind and hope for the best.
Oh, absolutely. I think that they've got nothing to lose now. They have to just keep on with the momentum and try to get a couple of big overs into their favor. Swing and a miss. Not the best of shot selections coming in by Basil Hamid. Trying to hit that towards the deep mid-wicket. It was a short delivery going away from him. He could have really waited and slashed it towards the point region. Mr. Bharat Shonak, there you go. There's a nod of a head from him. He realizes that what he's witnessing in the middle, things aren't looking too bright for him. The chances to win the game and to qualify for the next round, which is the grand finale tomorrow, it's just looking too bleak at the moment. This has been hit hard towards deep mid wicket. Has he cleared the fence? Yes, he has. Basil Hamid, can you be the hero? Can you keep the hopes alive for your team?
Certainly, he's putting up a fight here. He's a wonderful striker of the ball, advancing down the pitch a fraction. Beautiful swing of the bat. He uses the long handle, tall at the crease, elegant, and powerful player in Kishan Roberts. Can they produce something extraordinary? Because it's going to take something very, very special to get close to that total. Saqib has gone for 48. He's looking for another wicket here. This time, played straight to mid-on. Just wants to mix caution with aggression, Basil Hamid. You've got to be selective at the same time when you're looking to attack. 60 for 4, that's the problem. They're going along at a good run rate, but they've lost 4 wickets. Those 4 wickets, especially Ron Mustafa and Ali Shan, massive. Dot ball to finish, 5 gone, 60 for 4.
Rohit steaming in once again. Short delivery, Kashin Roberts. He's just made his way in the center and he'll have to get a move on. Once again, just reminding our viewers, 160 more runs required in not 14.5. Whatever they've scored, 219 is what they've scored. So 220 to win, and it has to be chased down in 18 overs, and that's all because of the slow over rate in the first innings. So more troubles for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Lovely delivery, almost squared him up, and Kashin Roberts gets off the mark with a streaky little single.
That's good captaincy from Saqib Mahmood, going for the kill, giving another over to Rohit. He knows perhaps one more wicket, one more nail in the coffin, and that's it. I think that's the last hope. But still, Mohammad Farooq, the all-rounders to come, but this is the pair if they have to have any chance in this game.
Yeah, they just need to have faith and belief in themselves that they can chase this down. Makes room, he's pulled it away. What an outrageous hit, unbelievable hit coming in from Basil Hamid. Marginally short. And look at how quickly he adjusted to an excellent position and has hammered this for a maximum.
Oh, this is class written all over it. Absolutely brilliant. Because he picks the length early and then doesn't try to hit it hard. All he's just utilized the pace of Rohit. Terrific blow, and that ball has disappeared. I think they'll need a replacement one.
Rohit charging in once again. Lovely delivery. That's a good change of pace and equally well played by Basil, letting that ball come to him and tucked away for a single.
That's an excellent change of pace. I've wondered back in the time, some 20 odd years ago, if you hook a fast bowler, there were barrage of short pitch bowling. But these days, you know, a lot of league cricket, a lot of limited overs cricket has made the bowlers sometimes have to be clever enough to change the pace. Oh, he's really pushing Kishan Roberts on the back foot, and that was a nice leave. Wasn't expecting another short ball.
Yeah, that's a fiery bumper. Look at that. Kishan Roberts was ducking for cover. That's a excellent delivery by Rohit.
Nice leave as well. Watched it go past his ears. That was quick. And wrapped on the pad, slow delivery. He was beaten there. Wonderful stuff from Rohit. 6 overs done, 68 for 4. $68 for 4 after 6. Saqib Mahmood continuing here. Nice drive there from Basit. He's looked in good form. 19 of 9. They required further 152. Aryan Lakra still to come. Wonderful player, Aryan. Clean hitter of the ball. So still there is hope. Nice drive down the ground for a single. Kishan Roberts, 1 of 5. I think he has to really put the foot down here. They need runs from both hands. He has the ability to hit the long ball. They got to go after Saqib and got to keep putting the pressure on him. Nicely punched off the back foot. $70 for 4. One big partnership could get them back on track, but it's going to be mighty tough. Over the wicket, Saqib, 2 for 50. Use of the feet outside, off stump. It should be a wide, yeah, given. $149 further required of 11.3 overs. 2 overs to be deducted for slow over rate. So they will have to chase that in 18 overs. That puts that extra bit of pressure on you as a batting side. In the air. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. That's another big one from Basil Hamid. Terrific strike. Much needed blow coming in. Terrific strike down the ground. It was up there and he took on the man at long on, easily cleared. Just magnificent batting from Basil. So far he's looked flawless. Worked away on the onside. He's looking in complete control, but he will need some support from the other end. I think this over they got 10 runs. This last delivery, if Shane Roberts can get a boundary, that will really help their cause, because they need that impetus from the other end as well. Can't just rely on one man. Nice drive. It will just be another wonderful boundary. Exactly what was required. The most beautiful on drives you will see from Shane Roberts. Lovely timing. 7 overs gone. 82 for 4. $82 for 4 after 7 overs. Danial Liaquat, who played a little cameo and he's taken 2 very good catches, comes into the attack and straight away on the money here. They're going to have to play him well. That's the skipper Zan Butt, Ron Mustafa in the middle, Akif Raja. There's still hope because these two are playing well, little partnership developing. Couple of big overs, things can turn around. 28 of 15 for Basil Hamid, 6 of 7 for Shane. Daniel Liaquat is not a big spinner of the ball. He gets the ball to skid on. He has to be careful with that arm ball. Shane gets a single. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they need something special here. Basil Hamid is the man. Heaved away on the leg side, in the gap. Will they come back for the second? It's Uzair with a brilliant throw. Terrific athlete. He'll be coming on pretty shortly from the other end, one feels. So much bowling options. You got Shabazz, you got Uzair. Strong shot off the back foot, straight to the fielder on the offside. Aryan Lakra to come. So there is batting. There is Mohammad Farooq as well in the background. Another good striker of the ball. That's clever bowling, slowed it up. Excellent over. An over like this really puts the pressure back on Abu Dhabi Smashers. 8 gone, 87 for 4. 87 for 4 after 8. 133 required in 10 overs, not 12. Keep reminding our viewers, 2 overs were deducted for Abu Dhabi Smashers slow over 8. That's an added pressure, so it's already 13 runs per over required. And they've lost 4 wickets. Uzair will be hard to get away on this surface because he's got such wonderful presence of mind, change of pace, those variations. Very skillful left armer. He's knocked him over. This is wonderful stuff. He gets rid of Kishan Roberts. So another wicket falls. A full length delivery coming back in onto the back pad and onto the stumps. That's the end of Roberts. Beautifully bowled. Close to the stumps. That one just jagged back in. Uzair Khan strikes. 5 down for 88. .88 for 5. In comes Aryan Lakra. Left-hander quality player. He will have to produce something special. He's got the talent. The stage is set for him. Just needs to get his eye in for over or so and then go big. Beautiful away swinger, and it's given as a wide, but was quite a bit of movement there. Wonderful length. Just needs to come a little closer. Few tense faces. There's still hope. This is a game of glorious uncertainties. And a couple of big overs, things can change. .88 for 5. Uzair has just started off brilliantly. Apesh! Did that carry Nasser Faraz in the gully there? Let's have a look. Outside edge. Yeah, that's a chance. Definite chance in the gully. Good delivery there from Uzair. He drew him into a drive, and that almost caught by Nasser Faraz. Wonderful bowling. Not so great fielding there from Nasser. He's put few down in this tournament. You expect him to take those. Just a single. A top over so far from Uzair. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Beautiful. Breeze blowing. That flag is just fluttering with nice breeze. Great camera work once again. Bringing you these pictures live and exclusive from Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. 9 overs done, 91 for 5. Oh, that is an interesting delivery. That one stayed down, went all along the carpet. Look at that. It just never bounced. Daniel Liaquat, he's been the game changer. Runs with the bat, catches in the field. 2 brilliant catches. One to dismiss Alishan, then was to remove Mayank Chaudhary. It was a very good catch at third man. And he's doing a fine job with the bat. It's been hard to get away. Smashed hard. Straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. This is definitely getting harder by the minute for the Smashers. .93 for 5. Aryan Lakra has been done with the arm ball. Looking to play on the onside. Perhaps a tiny little inside edge. Let's have a look. Again, he's clever bowling. Just trying to work it on the onside. Back onto the stumps. That's the end of Aryan Lakra. Perhaps it's the end for Smashers. 93 for 6. .93 for 6 after 9.3 overs. Daniel Liaquat is such a utility cricketer. He bowls, he bats, he fields. So far he's been brilliant. .93 for 6. Basil Hamid has looked the best batter from Smashers so far. 32 of 21. Worked away on the onside. Past the square leg umpire. Vision shaping. They are firmly in control here. Again, wrapped on the pads, clearly going down the leg side. End of 10 overs, 95 for 6. Uzair continuing here. 95 for 6. Basil makes room. He goes across him. Be a wide. That's the man. Our director, Mr. Ghulam Rasool, doing a mighty fine job. And standing next to him, slightly outside, Mr. Asif. They've done a lot of hard work throughout this tournament and bringing you these wonderful pictures right around the globe. Nicely worked on the onside. It's been a great experience and privilege to work around alongside these wonderful people here in Abu Dhabi. Great venue, great place to come and call the game and witness some enthralling cricket right throughout this competition. And we are approaching the finals day later on today. Karwan Cricket Club, they're already there, and once one feels that we are almost so close to meeting them in that all important final of UPro Ramadan Rumble. I tell you what, it will be a great game of cricket. Unfortunately, on the night, a lot was expected from Abu Dhabi Smashers in this second semi-final, but they looked flat in the field and conceded a lot of runs. 219 in a semi-final is hard to chase. Clearly on the back foot. And almost done and dusted. Although Basil Hamid is still out there in the middle trying to put up a fight. Seems like it's all too late. So at 1 for 5, continuing over the wicket. Worked away on the onside. He's giving absolutely nothing away. Will they look to come back for the second? I think he's made it. He's so quick running between the wickets, Basil Hamid. Hundred up, much too late for their delight, Abu Dhabi Smashers. I think the problem were with their bowling, conceding 219. They're still going at a good rate. The problem is they lost 6 wickets and they're chasing not a score of 160, 170, 180. They're chasing 220. That is a tough ask. End of 11 overs, 100 for 6. Shabazz comes into the attack and straight away knocks the stumps over here. 7 down for 100. He's a wonderful cricketer so far. He's been held back, but he makes an impact with his first delivery. Bang on a length. Terrific in swinger. 7 down for 100. Smashes. Hundred for 7. Shabazz Ali has struck with his first delivery. Steaming in here. Wrapped on the pads and the finger has been raised. Another one bites the dust. He thinks he's got some bat on it. The umpire doesn't think so. It's Shujat Talat trapped in front. First ball. Great length. Keeping a little low. Easy decision for the umpire. 8 down here. Smashes. $100 for 8. Mohammad Farooq walks in. Shabazz Ali on a hat-trick. Down the leg side. It's going to be a wide, so it's an opportunity for him again to pick up that hat-trick, but he's got Basil Hamid back on strike. Attempted in swinger just drifted on to that leg stump. Now it's just a matter of time before they wind things up here. A lot was expected of this game, but unfortunately Smashes, they haven't been able to play their best game here. Nice away on the onside. Fine. And away from the fielder. Basil picks up another boundary. Moves to 40. Lovely, neat deflection off the pads for 4. They just lost far too many wickets up front, chasing a massive 220. Basil Hamid is their best batters in this pursuit of 220. He looked very good form. Alishan and Ron Mustafa also shown glimpses, but just couldn't really play a substantial knock. Another single towards square leg. That's the second semi-final, turning out to be a one-way traffic. Karwan already reached the finals of UPro Ramadan Rumble, which will be played here today, later on. And we in shipping, firm favorites, they are almost there. It's just a matter of formalities. Quick delivery from Shabazz once again. He is sharp. He's a real handful on any track, given his experience. Such a wonderful cricketer, Shabazz Ali. Inside edge. Will run down to find leg for 4. Just throwing caution to the wind here and bit of a hike. 12 overs gone, 111 for 8. Left arm over the wicket, lofted. Nicely done from Basil Hamid. Not enough legs behind that shot. He'll come back for a couple. That was a slow delivery. That was a part of the reason he didn't quite middle it. Was that economical as ever? 1 for 9. Just pulled beautifully. That is a top edge. Just fall short of Shabazz Ali there at short fine. Advancing down the pitch. Saw him coming, dropped it short. I think there was a bit of glove there. That's why it didn't carry that fielder. But terrific bowling there from Uzair. Oh, that is another good delivery. It's gone through for a single. Such a tricky customer to get away. Uzair, these conditions, he's just tailor-made. There you go once again. The production team, the director, ever smiling assistant in the middle, standing there. Mr. Ghulam Murtaza. Towards his left is Mr. Asif, working closely behind the scenes. Nicely struck from Basil. That's an excellent shot. He's been the lone warrior in this run chase. 48 of 31. Needed someone from the other end to put up a bit of a fight. When you're chasing 220, you need your top order to fire. Ali Shan started off briskly, but unfortunately gone early. So was Ron Mustafa. Mayank Chaudhary gone for a duck. Zain Butt also went early. Change of pace. Played fine for a single. Good stuff. He's just trying his level best to get as close as possible. Away in shipping, they were magnificent with the bat. Top order and middle order providing great results. The foundation was laid by Saqib. The team was brilliant with his 70. Daniel Liaquat towards the end doing the damage along with Uzair Maan. Worked away on the onside, will just be a single. End of 13 overs, 120 for 8. Worked away on the onside. Farooq can bat, and he is that sort of player. Can hit the ball as well. Coming low down the order. He's a better player than to be coming in at number 10, but they had to shuffle the order because they were chasing a huge total. Down the leg side, be another wide. I'm moving on to that final now. This game is pretty much done and dusted. Karwan, they've been unbeaten in this tournament. They'll be taking on Vision Shipping. It will be one hell of a final in Prospect. And we expect a close one as well. Two formidable sides, clearly two the best sides in this competition. Going head to head there. A lot was expected in this semi-final, but unfortunately smashes. So many star players they had, but I think the pressure of 220 didn't really help them. This is pressure. Top class bowling from Shabaz. Not allowing Basil to free up his arms. He's on 49. Excellent innings from him. Can't do it alone when you're chasing 220. At least he's put up a fight. Played away on the offside. Direct hit and he was gone. Farooq, but that's half century there for Basil Hamid. He's been a lone warrior in this run chase. Shabazz just superb with his length, with his line. 2 for 14 for him. It's a difficult bowler to get away. Slow delivery, and he's got 3 for. Wonderful change of pace. This is superb control fast bowling. And that's the end of the game here. Because the last man not coming out to bat. The VN Shipping, they won by 95 runs. A tremendous performance coming in from the bowlers. Handshakes all round. So there you go. We have the 2 finalists of UPro Ramadan Rumble. It's Karwan taking on the VN Shipping. It will be a mouth-watering contest. That man, Saqib Mahmood, the captain, leading his side off the park. He was so brilliant with the bat, picked up important wickets with the ball. He's an inspirational leader and a proud captain who's led his side to the finals of UPro Ramadan Rumble. Brilliant team, Rizwan CP, Mohammad Nadeem, they performed really well. Safir Tarak there, and the bowlers, they done a terrific job. That's the batting guard. Quick fire 14 for Ali Shan. A lot was expected for him. Zanbat went for 126 for Ron Mustafa. 50 unbeaten for Basil Hamid, and the rest all fell apart pretty quickly. 124 for 9. Akif Raja was not fit enough to bat, and they lost by a very big margin of 95 runs. As far as the bowling is concerned, Saqib picked up 2 wickets, 2 wickets for Rohit, 3 wickets for Shahbaz Ali, 1 wicket each for Daniel Liaquat and Uzair Khan. Terrific bowling performance. That's the match summary of the second semi-final. The VN Shipping batting first, 219 for 5. Malik Nadeem with 70 of 40. Rizwan CP 39. Saqib Mahmood 35. 2 wickets for Farooq. In reply, they fell short by 95 runs. Basil Hamid made 50 not out. 3 wickets there for Shahbaz Ali. 2 wickets each for Rohit and Saqib Mahmood. The VN Shipping, they won by 95 runs. We will take a short break and back with the post-match presentation ceremony.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. In the second semi-final, TVSL batting first and posting a mammoth total of 219 in the allotted 20 overs. In reply, Abu Dhabi Smashers, they could only manage to score 124 and they were bowled out. And in the end, TVSL have won this game comprehensively by 95 runs. It's now time to invite our match official, Mr. Bilal Pasela, to hand over the player of the match, and it goes to none other than Mohammad Nadeem for his brilliant batting performance. 70 runs in 40 deliveries. He struck 12 boundaries and hit a lovely 6 as well. Exceptional performance by a champion cricketer. नदीम, पहली बात तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, कमाल की बैटिंग परफॉर्मेंस है। सबसे पहले बताएं, लग कैसा रहा आपको इतने बड़े स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करने के बाद?
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ बिल्कुल यही था कि कोशिश सेमीफाइनल मैच था, बड़ा मैच था, तो यही कोशिश थी कि विकेट पर जितना स्टे करेंगे, तो और विकेट में बॉल भी अच्छा आ रहा था बैट पे, तो यही था कि थोड़ा लंबा खेलेंगे तो अच्छा रन होंगे इंशाल्लाह।
70 क्रूशल रन किया आपने इस विकेट के ऊपर। इतना भी आसान विकेट नहीं था, कभी कभी बॉल फंस के भी आता था। आपने बड़ी इजीली अडेप्ट किया था सिचुएशन में।
बस बल्ले पे अच्छा आ रहा था बॉल, यही यही ट्राई कर रहे थे कि थोड़ा लंबा लेके जाएंगे। रिजवान भाई भी साथ अच्छा खेले, तो यही था कि 180 90 करेंगे तो जितना इससे ज़्यादा मैक्सिमम आएगा तो फ़ायदा हो जाएगा।
आपने परफॉर्मेंस आज नहीं किया, आप काफ़ी टाइम से हर मैच परफॉर्म किए जा रहे हैं। ऐसी क्या चीज़ है जो मोटिवेट रख रही है आपको?
भाई यही होती है, कोशिश करते हैं कि अपना 100% दे, बाकी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा टाइम चल रहा है तो अच्छा परफॉर्म हो रहा है।
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच मैं अपनी टीम को डेडिकेट करूँगा।
कंग्रेचुलेशन नदीम, बहुत ज़बरदस्त आपने आज खेला है और बेस्ट ऑफ कल के लिए, ग्रैंड फिनाले के लिए। That was Nadeem with his brilliant batting performance, and that's it. We are done and dusted. The second semi-final is over. We are going down for the big night tomorrow. It's the all-important grand finale here in Tolerance Oval, and it's going to be starting at 8 p.m. local time. Until then, goodbye and God bless.